In 2022, Albania became ground zero for a new kind of war, one fought not with bombs, but with code. The world watched as a small nation faced a digital onslaught, marking a turning point in the history of international conflict. Government systems crashed, citizen data was leaked, and chaos reigned, all traced back to a state-sponsored Iranian cyber attack. The attack exposed just how vulnerable even the most basic services could be in the digital age, leaving citizens and officials scrambling for answers. The message was clear. Cyberspace is now a battlefield. No longer confined to the shadows, cyber warfare had erupted onto the global stage, with real-world consequences for nations and individuals alike. Fast forward to 2026. Albania, once a victim, is rumored to have developed a next-generation hacking tool, powered by artificial intelligence. This marks a dramatic shift, as the country transforms from a target into a potential cyber superpower. This tool isn't just an upgrade, it's a game-changer. Designed to outpace traditional defenses, it represents a leap forward in offensive cyber capabilities. It automates every step of a cyber attack, making sophisticated hacks accessible to anyone with a grudge and an internet connection. Tasks that once required teams of experts can now be executed by a single individual, thanks to AI. The power to disrupt nations, cripple infrastructure, and steal secrets is now democratized. The barriers to entry have fallen, and the risks have multiplied for governments, businesses, and ordinary people. The ghosts that haunted Albania's servers have evolved into a threat the world can't ignore. What began as a warning shot has become a global wake-up call. Today, we'll explore how this AI-driven toolkit is reshaping cyber warfare and what it means for all of us as we enter this uncertain new era. Imagine a digital Swiss Army knife for hackers, an all-in-one platform that brings together every tool a cybercriminal could need, right at their fingertips. This isn't just a collection of programs, but a unified dashboard that scans for vulnerabilities, launches exploits, and covers its tracks, all in one seamless experience. In the past, hackers had to juggle dozens of separate tools, each with its own quirks, requiring deep expertise and constant manual coordination to pull off even a basic attack. Now, modern toolkits bundle everything together, streamlining attacks, automating complex steps, and lowering the skill barrier so even novices can launch sophisticated campaigns. Need to find a vulnerability in a network? Just launch a scan with a single click, and the toolkit does the heavy lifting. Want to exploit that weakness? Click a button, and the software automatically selects and deploys the best exploit for the job. Need to steal data and erase your digital footprints? It's all integrated, with automated tools for exfiltration and cleanup, leaving little trace behind. But the real revolution in 2026 isn't just about convenience, it's about intelligence. These toolkits are now powered by advanced AI. AI analyzes scan results, recommends the most effective exploits, and can even run entire attacks autonomously, adapting in real time to defenses. The hacker's role shifts from hands-on operator to strategist, simply pointing the toolkit at a target and letting the AI handle the rest, making decisions on the fly. This shift transforms hacking from a painstaking craft into a push-button operation, accessible to more people than ever before. The result? Cyber attacks are now faster, more effective, and far more dangerous, reshaping the threat landscape in ways we're only beginning to understand. AI is the engine that turns a toolkit into a weapon of mass disruption. It processes mountains of data in seconds, spots hidden patterns, and adapts its tactics on the fly. Automation is key. AI can scan thousands of targets, cross-reference vulnerabilities, and pick the best entry points instantly. Generative AI writes custom malware tailored to each target, bypassing traditional defenses. The toolkit invents new exploits as needed, not just relying on old tricks. It learns from every move, mimics normal network behavior, and evades detection by blending in. If challenged, it can change tactics or go dormant, making it nearly impossible to catch. With AI, cyber attacks become faster, stealthier, and almost impossible to stop. Every attack starts with reconnaissance, finding the cracks in the armor. The 2026 Toolkit's Recon AI module scours the internet for public data, mapping out targets in minutes, not weeks. It links employee names, leaked credentials, and software details, building a detailed profile for attack. Next, AI-driven scanning probes networks intelligently, focusing on the most likely weak spots and mimicking normal traffic to avoid detection. Instead of a noisy scan, it's a whisper, almost invisible to defenders. The output? A prioritized list of entry points, each with a calculated chance of success. The hacker simply chooses from AI-vetted options. Reconnaissance is no longer a bottleneck, it's a turbocharged launchpad. The result: attacks that are faster, smarter, and harder to anticipate. With a target identified, the Toolkit's AI moves to breach, turning reconnaissance into action. Unlike old frameworks, this tool's generative AI can modify or create exploits on demand, bypassing even patched defenses. It analyzes software patches for new flaws, generates zero-day attacks, and constantly morphs its code to evade antivirus detection. Each attack is unique, making signature-based defenses obsolete. Password cracking is now context-aware. AI builds custom dictionaries from personal data, slashing the time needed to break in. The toolkit mimics legitimate user behavior, hiding its tracks as it moves. What once took days of trial and error now happens in minutes. The breach is surgical, stealthy, and devastatingly effective. The line between elite hacker and amateur is erased. Gaining access is just the beginning. The real damage happens deep inside. The toolkit's AI agent maps the network, learns normal activity, and moves laterally without raising alarms. It escalates privileges methodically, blending in with legitimate users. Valuable data is identified, compressed, encrypted, and exfiltrated in small disguised chunks, slipping past security unnoticed. For destruction, the AI deploys custom wiper malware, synchronizing attacks for maximum impact before erasing all traces. The process is automated, persistent, and nearly invisible. Defenders may not realize the breach until it's too late. The toolkit turns deep infiltration into a routine operation. The stakes for detection have never been higher. Old hacking tools were like muskets, powerful, but slow and demanding skill. Attacks were manual, noisy, and often triggered alarms. Success depended on expertise and patience. Mistakes meant starting over. The 2026 Toolkit is a smart rifle. AI is the brain. The hacker is the commander. It automates strategy, recommends or invents exploits, and adapts in real time. Even novices can launch sophisticated attacks once reserved for elite teams. The toolkit learns, mimics, and creates unique attack code, bypassing traditional defenses. The difference is night and day, from clumsy, disconnected actions to seamless, adaptive campaigns. In this new era, anyone can wield the power of a cyber army. AI-powered hacking tools aren't just a tech problem, they're a societal threat, reshaping the way we think about safety and trust in the digital age. These tools can automate attacks at a scale and speed never seen before, making it harder for anyone to keep up. Governments face a new era of digital conflict, where attacks can be launched by anyone, anywhere, at any time. The lines between nations and individuals blur as cyber weapons become more accessible, forcing leaders to rethink national defense strategies. Critical infrastructure, power, water, transport, becomes a prime target, raising the stakes for national security. A single breach can disrupt millions of lives, causing chaos and uncertainty across entire regions. Businesses, large and small, are now vulnerable to mass, automated attacks. No one is too small to be a target. Even startups and local shops must invest in cybersecurity, as a single attack can threaten their survival and reputation. For individuals, personal data is at greater risk. AI can crack passwords, steal identities, and disrupt daily life. Everyday activities like banking, shopping, or even socializing online can become dangerous if security is breached. Trust in digital systems erodes as attacks become more frequent and damaging. People begin to question the safety of their information, and confidence in technology starts to waver. The psychological impact, fear, uncertainty, and social discord is part of the strategy. Widespread anxiety can lead to social unrest, making recovery even more challenging for communities. Cybersecurity is now about protecting the very fabric of society, not just data or devices. It's a collective responsibility that requires vigilance from everyone, governments, businesses, and individuals alike. The threat is everywhere, and no one is immune. In this new reality, awareness and preparedness are our best defenses against the growing tide of cyber risks. The rise of AI-driven cyber weapons marks a turning point. Machine-on-machine warfare is here. Traditional defenses are outpaced. Firewalls and antivirus are no match for adaptive AI attackers. Defense must evolve. AI-powered security systems that detect, respond, and adapt in real time are essential. Human expertise remains vital to guide and manage defensive AI. Investment in technology, training, and international cooperation is critical. The story of the Albanian Toolkit is a warning. AI can be used for progress or chaos. Our choices now, regulation, investment, collaboration, will shape the future of digital security. The war is already underway. Adapt or risk being left defenseless.